Come on, man. This shit never fails. I can see this. Hold on. Earn on. Here we go. Now to do it like this. Here we go. All right, that's a little better. Here we go. Shout out to OG Aunt Griff, man. Definitely had the pleasure to meet Aunt Griff, man. Worked with the brother with Blue Hills during the summertime. Summer youth employment, I think like between 2 or 4 years ago, man. Great soul, great brother, man. So smart, intelligent, valuable, very elderly, sense of humor out of this world. Much love, Aunt Griff. You know what I mean? What it do, man? What it do to my champs all around the world? It's your boy Champ Jones coming at you live once again with another build on chatting with the community. It feel good outside. The breeze feeling alright. It's just the right temperature for the right conversation. And if you're wondering where we at, we actually in my beloved Hart, the area and neighborhood which I grew up at, the west end of Hartford, man. We right at the corner of Farmington Avenue and Girard, right in between Sisson Avenue and Evergreen Avenue. And we doing what we do best. You go, OG.
Respect, sir.
Yes, sir. Much respect. Yep. Yeah, we good. But we doing what we do best, man. And we sitting here building with the community, just like we do on the north end, just like we do on the south end. But you know, it's only right that I come to the crib. How you going? You going, brother? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's only right I come back to the crib and show the home some love, man. My home neighborhood. The neighborhood, like I said, that I grew up in. My fault, y'all. Y'all would have thought by this time I would have had this figured out, but I'm still getting it right. All right, that's good. All right, here we go. Today's topic, man, is taking things one day at a time. Taking things one day at a time. I know it's easier said than done. It's great in theory, but when it comes to practice and application and the consistency, that's how we build momentum. And once you build momentum, you can move mountains. Once you build momentum, you can move mountains. And too many times, and I could speak from experience, we don't treat ourselves like someone we love. We're not patient with ourselves like we would be with children. Instead of treating ourselves like champions, too many times we treat ourselves like our own competitor, which in so many ways is a good thing, but more times than likely we do it in a way that's unhealthy. When we feel like we're not making the right progress, anxiety rise, stress, depression. I know that feeling. Depression is one hell of a apartment to live in. Because it's like it's one way in, and once you get in, there's no way out. And the only way out is almost like you got to levitate out there, man. Meaning you got to think past your depression, digest it, and find those small victories that build momentum for the greater challenge at hand. And that challenge I'm speaking on is that self-value, that self-image. How do we look at ourselves? Too many times we be so hard on ourselves that any sign of challenge or adversity, we just throw the whole radio in the water. We throw the whole radio in the water. And my whole thing be, every day find something to make yourself proud. It could be small things. It don't always have to be the grand things. Small victories within yourself. Today I want to work on being on time. Today I want to work on getting enough sleep. Today I want to work on not swearing. Today I want to work on this. Today I want to work on that. the small things that you have control over. The things we have no control over is but so much we could do. But the things we do have control over, if we take it one day at a time and build momentum, I personally know and feel you would be in a greater headspace. Here you go, bro. I'm doing some community outreach, just building with the community, spreading some positivity, and asking for anybody to pitch in on community solutions, issues that need to be addressed. And I usually do this in the north and in the south and every other Thursday throughout the city, man. So,
I do all of these things in my day. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, then I appreciate you being a champion, brother. My name is Champ.
Nice to meet you.
And you too, man. Take it easy. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Likewise. It takes one to know one. Absolutely. Yep. How you doing, man? I'm giving out some information and affirmations to the community. It's my platform called Chattin with Champ, but it's really based on community engagement. It's creating safe spaces for conversations to address social ills and produce solutions with those that's most effective. Yes, sir. Take it easy, man. Yep, no problem. So, yeah, man, it's one of them joints where we got to get in the habit of falling in love with ourselves. My fault, y'all. This phone be doing like so much. Here we go. We got to get back in the habit of falling in love with ourselves. And it's the small things. Don't aim to work out for an hour if you know mentally you're not there all the way. Give it 20 minutes for the first week for each time. Turn it up to 45 the next week. Build the momentum and remind yourself, if there's not going to be no cheerleader that's going to scream the loudest for you, it's going to be you. Why? Because you hear yourself more than anybody. Those thoughts and voices and conversations we have with ourselves is so real. It's like, it takes an epiphany for it to really hit you like, yo, nobody really knows. And like, you gotta, I know we know in theory, I be in my mind or nobody don't know what I'm thinking. When you take that to like the 12th power, nobody knows. So you gotta ask yourself, if nobody knows, these voices in my head and these insecurities and these self-doubts, they're stemming from me. Of course we go through things, of course we experience things, but what I'm saying is we have the power to change the narrative within ourselves. Here you go, bro. Yes, sir. We have the power to change the narrative within ourselves. And my whole thing is, I've spoken to people all over the United States at this point, and it's still growing. I done spoke to people all through the city of Hartford and still growing. When I speak to that man in the mirror, bruh, the conversations get a little different. They get a little different, but what I can connect the dot as far as I'm concerned in my experience between the conversations with the man in the mirror, the man down the street, the man at my job, the man in Hartford, the man in Baltimore, the man in Oakland, the man whatever, everyone wants to be reminded that they're valued, appreciated, loved, and needed, however that looks. And sometimes if you F up, I feel like it's that inner child in us that just wants somebody to say, it's all right. We all make mistakes. We live in such a cutthroat society that's like you can't make a mistake, that people will psych themselves out to believe in themselves just because they fear that feeling of feeling like, damn, I fucked the whole project up. I messed the whole experiment up. This shit fell because of me. Because I know at one point I moved around like, man, I'm not about to step out of a certain shell when it came to my profession or my lane, because I'm like, nobody about to blame me for this not working. And in those moments, even in those moments, I'm telling myself, that's such an inferior way of thinking. Why do you got to think like that? Why not think, I want to be a part of the solution that's going to take this out of the water. I want to be a part of the history in the making. I want to be a valuable asset. And I had to understand that a lot of those self-doubt talks came from experiences that I didn't heal from, that I didn't not acknowledge, and I didn't confront. What up, Caitlin? How you doing? Here, take one of these.
I'll be back around.
When you come back around, okay, I'll be right here, all right? But yeah, man, them be the hardest conversations, telling yourself about yourself. But what I will say is, man, in the dark comes light. Seeds grow in the dark. There's something about the darkness if you embrace it and you engage with it and you accept it and you conversate with it and you build with it, the light feels just that much brighter. It's all right to acknowledge, man, I be getting insecure about this. It's all right to be like, man, I'm always getting mad over this. Acknowledge it. And when you finish acknowledging it, my best advice is to write it down. Write it down, because when you get in the rhythm, you just going crazy. When you done, go back and read it. And when you read it, you're going to be like, damn, this is powerful, bro. I ain't know I felt like this. And then you ask yourself, yo, what are some solutions? Or how can I change feeling like this? The same way your brain was giving you them words when you was describing what you was feeling in the negative, the solutions is going to be out of this world, bro. Yeah, bro. Yes, sir. The solution's gonna be out of this world. What's going on? I'm doing community outreach. This is a part of my platform. Right now, I'm doing chatting with the community, and what I usually do is every other Thursday, I go to different neighborhoods in the city of Hartford and build with the inner city residents about social problems and solutions they want to see as far as they know it. We don't always gotta call outside resources, organizations. We can fix it ourselves.
Our community for our community. Yes, sir.
This is what the whole platform is. And building on, like I said, solutions and the knowledge of things. And even just having a quick, like, yo, man, how you doing? I'm straight, man. Keep your head up, whatever you're doing. Keep going. Right now, our topic is one day at a time. I don't know what you're going through.
Feel me? I got a quote for that.
Yes, sir.
Every day may not be good, but there's something good in every day. Feel me? So even though every day you wake up, you start off with a W. Feel me? It's up to you whether you want to take that first loss or not. So I appreciate what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I see you out here. I see you spreading some type of word. And I felt the vibration. I felt like I had to pass it away. You know
Absolutely, bro.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Absolutely. I appreciate
you got
it, man.
Contact information?
Yeah, man. I can, matter of fact, you got like a social media platform now like that?
It's called CTS High House.
Because my phone on right now.
Nah, no problem. It's called CTS High House.
I can write that down right now. And that's your platform or your brand, or what's that?
So this is my brand right here. What we do is we focus on infused food. So we focus on infusing food with THC and CBD. People just think we do it just to get people high, and we want to do it for the money. But the reason why we do, I partner up with my chef, and the reason we do it is to inform people on the different intakes of the THC and CBD product. With it being legalized, everyone wants to just grab it and think that it's safe. Word. Just like our food is not safe and it's approved, just like medical is approved,
that's a good
you know what I'm saying? And it's okay for us to take it. Why not take it in a different way? Some people smoke and they get paranoid. They just don't know that all they gotta do is elevate their THC levels with CBD, and they can enjoy the same type of medicinal use out of the plant rather than recreational use. You know what I'm saying? But that's just an inkling of information that we give that people don't know, but it's common knowledge. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just search up THC and the benefits of what you can do with THC and CBD. You know
you just put me on the sign. I never know.
Just things like that. Just cream around. You don't even got to smoke the CBD. You can have the CBD cream. Put it on the parts where you feel anxious. Things like that. I also help people with their mindset. Everything is mental. So you got a strong mindset. You build the foundation of your mindset. You can never crumble because the foundation is strong. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Things like that. I definitely appreciate what you're doing.
Bro, that was real. I'm going to follow you. I'm going to look this up. You're going to see a name. It's going to say Champ Jones. That's going to be me.
And I'm going to look you up on social media as well and follow back.
Bro, enjoy the rest of your day, bro. Much appreciation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are someone. You are needed. You are valued. You are important. You are loved. We have to create an atmosphere where healing is the norm. I be depressed, stressed out at work. I don't want to hear shit. Then you got people in the job that's like, nah, and they'll remind you and revalidate you to the point you got to ask yourself, like, damn, this is bigger than me. I overstand. I have to stay in a position where I'm self-regulated, I'm in a safe space, and I can express myself. And I love to say it and hate to say it because some of us, just me knowing that sometimes we don't want to hear shit because we got to go do it. I know that, but it is what it is. You can't accomplish those without intention. like real life intention, like how you get up and say, I'm about to go brush my teeth, or I'm about to take the trash out because I see the trash is overflowing, so let me intentionally tie the knot and bring this outside to the dumpster, throw it in the dumpster. You have to intentionally be in situations that make you uncomfortable for you to have a measuring stick to see if you made interchange with yourself. We got dudes. It's not nothing being sold. It ain't nothing being sold. Thank you, son. Appreciate you. So, and that's another thing, man. Let me say this right now. As long as I've been doing this, I ain't never charged nobody on no nothing when I'm giving out nothing. So please, don't ever feel like when you walk by this table, I'm asking for donate. Y'all never heard me say, drop a Cash App, PayPal, send me this, donate. I've never asked for none of that, and I never will. So just respectfully, like, even if you don't know what I'm doing, just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, keep it going. But all that, no, man, I'm not interested. I don't have no money. Don't do me like that. But that's out the way. But needless to say, one day at a time. My biggest thing has always been, let me find something I can do consistently that before I go to sleep, once I get out the shower, you know what I'm saying, I'm good. When I lay down in the bed, what can I go to bed like, yo, I'm proud of myself for that? What part can I be like, yo, you wasn't about to do that, but you did it because you was disciplined, and now I'm proud of you because you went and get something. You did something intentional. I'm proud of you. Talking to yourself. Yo, man, I almost cussed this dude out down the street, but you know what I told myself? It ain't even worth it. Well, bruh, if I want a regular you would have did something else, and you went another direction today, I'm proud of you. Yo, man, I only had $8 left today, but you know what? I usually go spend $5 a day on food, but today I told myself, you know what? Let me just save this until next week or save this until tomorrow because I got a bigger vision for myself. I'm proud of you. Regular stuff. Yo, man, I fell into a funk and I started feeling depressed and mad. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I was just real irritable. Everybody that came to me, I was just like wanted to say, yo, get out of my face, but I had to remind myself, you know what I'm saying? There's a different version of me that need to be expressed, and I just need to grow, and let me just take this journey all by myself. So I turned it around and intentionally made myself become social. I forced myself to listen. I forced myself to, I'm proud of you. Last week I spent the deuce. I wanted to save the deuce, but I spent the deuce. But this week I only spent $150, but I saved $50. I'm proud of you. And I'm not saying that to say we got to settle for less. I'm saying that to say take steps. Take steps. Take steps. Take it day by day. And I'm not going to hold y'all. My phone is close to dying, and I don't want it to die on us. So we're going to conclude it on that note. It takes day by day intention. It takes day by day attention. And it takes day by day action. Me personally, I journal. I try to think, I try to meditate, I take walks. Those are things that work for me. Find something that could put you in an elevated space where when you take deep breaths, each breath you take, you feel like a rejuvenated person. We all need the best version of you. We all do, even if I don't know you. We need the best version of you, and I know you got it in you. We need it. However, take it one day at a time. Breathe, be in a moment, be yourself. Stay positive, stay motivated, stay real. One.